Thanks, Vitaly, for the great introduction. I'm super happy to be here today, and I just want to welcome everybody to React Open Source Awards 2020. As Vitaly said, my name is Max, and today I'm here with, my name is Stefan, and today I'm here with Max.
Hi, well, I'm so excited to be here, people. I'm Max. He's Stefan, not the other way around. I don't know how he got himself confused there. That was a little mishap there. I'm really excited to be here, really excited to be hosting the Open Source Awards today.
Yeah, so a little bit an introduction about React Open Source Awards program. So this is the third year that we are hosting React Open Source Awards. And essentially, we want to celebrate community success and highlight the projects which made the biggest contribution to the React ecosystem. This year, we had over 250 nominations for React Open Source Awards. And out of those 250, we had to take only 25, which were like the most frequent nominations. So today we're going to showcase 25 React open source projects that made the biggest impact in 2020. And yeah, let's get into it.
So our first category, we have 5 categories. Our first category is going to be the productivity booster category. This is all about efficiency, the projects that really made a big difference in our productivity and in our efficiency as developers. Now, I'm personally really excited about this category because I am all about productivity, right? I want to be productive. I want to be fast at work. I want to get stuff done. And so I'm really excited about all of these projects. First up, we've got Easy Peasy.
Easy Peasy is an abstraction of Redux, providing a reimagined API focusing on developer experience. It requires a single dependency install with 0 configuration. Import the createStore function. Define your state. Attach actions to perform state updates. Thunks to encapsulate side effects. Computed properties to represent derived states, or configure your store to persist and rehydrate across page refreshes. Here we have a React component. We can access the state via the useStore state hook and utilize actions via the useStore actions hook. We support TypeScript and the Redux dev tools and so much more. You can learn more at our website or contribute or log issues in GitHub.
That was Easy Peasy, and next on our list we have a project called React Admin.
React Admin is a super flexible front-end framework for building B2B applications. Packed with a lot of features, it's running in the browser on top of REST and GraphQL APIs, React, and Material Design.
That was React Admin. Next up, we've got React Hook Form.
Without stopping, we're going to continue with the next project on our list, which is Docs.
Docs is a zero config tool that uses MDX to help you to easily create your documentation. To use it is very simple. Just add doxy to your project and run the dev command. After that, you have a complete and customizable documentation with dark mode, a very complete playground for your components, a table of prop, and as mentioned, it's powered by MDX and Gatsby. So it's very simple and easy to maintain and write your documentation. You can customize everything you want in doxy. Check our website for more information if you want to know more about the project and what you can customize. Thanks, guys.
Now that was definitely Doxy, which is an excellent project. The next project I'm personally very excited about because I actually used to maintain Keystone. And so I'm really excited to see it on the list here and see it nominated by so many people. Let's take a look. Keystone is an open source headless CMS for Node.js. You configure your schema in JavaScript and you will get a powerful GraphQL API to query and a full CMS admin interface for your data.
What a great project Keystone is. I actually had no idea that Max was the maintainer of this project. Last but not least, used to be a maintainer. Okay. Last but not least, we have a project called React Time. So let's check it out.
React Time is a debugging tool for React developers. It records a snapshot whenever a target application state is changed and allows the user to jump to any previously recorded state.
Now it's time to reveal the winner of our Productivity Booster category. I'm going to hand the envelope with the winner to Stefan over here.
Okay, I think I got it. Perfect. It's here.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look. Who's the winner of Productivity Booster category? Honestly, I think all the projects are fantastic. And, it's important to say, I didn't say this at the start of the conference, but the winners for this React Open Source Awards were actually judged by the speakers of this conference. So we handed them a list of 25 projects, and they anonymously voted for the best project in each category. So the winner of Productivity Booster category for 2020 it's a React hook form.
Woo! Congratulations to React hook form. So that was the Productivity Booster category. Next up, we have another excellent category. I mean, all of them are excellent, to be honest, but this one's particularly excellent. This is all about the most impactful contribution to the community. These are projects that have really contributed a lot to the development and the growth of our community here, and I can't wait to take a look at these 5 projects.
So first on our list, we have a project called DIY React Guide. Let's take a look. DIY React Guide features a series of interactive articles on how to build your own React from scratch. It shows you how to create your own front-end library step by step. Articles in this series explain everything in detail, from rendering components and the reconciliation algorithm all the way to React hooks.
That was the DIY React Guide. How amazing are those animations? You have to look at this thing in your browser. Absolutely fantastic work. Next up, we've got React Spring.
React Spring is a Spring physics-based animation library that should cover most of your UI-related animation needs. It gives you tools flexible enough to confidently cast your ideas into moving interfaces.
And that was React Spring, one of the coolest projects of 2020. Next on our list, we have amazing Chakra UI.
Chakra UI is a React component library that provides beautiful and accessible components to help you build websites, apps, and design systems with speed. It comes with over 50 accessible components, light and dark mode support, and an intuitive styling API that makes you never go back to writing CSS. Take a look at this card example. Notice how easy it is to style this card using Chakra's component. This is just one of the many features of Chakra UI. To learn more, visit chakra-ui.com. Thank you.
That was Chakra. Next up, we have a project called The Platform. The Platform are a bunch of React hooks and React components that make it simpler to use all the APIs the web exports in React.
Oh, what a fantastic project that was. It saved me so much time in the last year. Last on our list, we have a project called Police Brutality Visualizer, and I think it's a very important one, so let's check it out.
Hi everyone, my name is Ryan Worth.
And I'm Kirk Yuan.
Our project, Police Brutality Visualizer, was developed back in June in the wake of the George Floyd protests, and is intended to highlight cases of police brutality across the United States.
The data is drawn from 949 Max JSON backend, which is based upon another communal data-driven repository.
We plot the instance as a heat map using React Google Maps API.
Clicking on a location opens a list of nearby incidents, and you can drill down to view relevant links pertaining to the event.
How good were all of those projects? All of them were fantastic, but as always, we can only choose one winner, unfortunately. I wish everybody could win, but there can only be one winner. So, Stefan, why don't you tell everybody who that is?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have to say, like, for me, every project is a winning project because to get to this list, it was like very, very hard. You know, you just have to think about being there among like 250 React projects. Like, getting to here was already enough hard. So for me personally, I respect every project equally and I love it. So without any further ado, let's check who's the winner of this category. So I can see here it is Chakra UI.
Congratulations to Chakra UI. What a well-deserved win. I have heard so many people say good things about it. Now we have to move on to our next category, which honestly might just be my favorite, which is the best fun project of the year. This is all about projects that are just fun, honestly. They don't maybe have a specific purpose or logic, but they're all about entertainment and being interesting. I can't wait to see these.
So the first project in the best fun project of this year is a project called Never Blink. Let's check it out.
How good was that? Come on, you cannot blink. Oh, that is the most genius idea I've ever seen. I love it. Next up, we've got another great project, Windows XP.
Project Windows XP is a web-based recreation of our favorite operating system done purely in React. It packs a lot of standard features, including fully functional apps like Internet Explorer, Notepad, Paint, and Winamp.
So that was our project, Windows XP. I think it's amazing recreation of the original operating system. And fun fact, in the previous years, I think we also had the Windows 95, which was created before I was even born. So that's a cool little story. And yeah, next on our list, we have a very, very cool also recreation project called Expo Crossy Road.
Expo Crossy Road is the recreation of one of the most popular mobile games called Crossy Road. It's made using Expo, 3JS, Tween, and React Native and works on both mobile and web. The project is purely made for educational purposes and isn't associated with its original creators at Hipster Whale.
I just love that someone made Crossy Road in React. Who would have thought that was even possible? But React Native and Expo, they're freaking cool, and 3JS, of course, too. Next up, we've got Snake Cubed. How has no one thought of making Snake Cube before? How is that? That is amazing. All these projects are super fun. I loved every single one of them. Like I said, maybe my favorite category of the bunch. However, again, we can really only choose one winner. But I just heard that our nominees are in Spatial Chat watching this live. So shout out to you folks. You've all done amazing work. Now, let's get to the winner of the most fun project of the year. Stefan?
Yeah, let's see who is the winner. Can you pass me the envelope? Awesome. I got it. So as you probably noticed, this is the category where we only had 4 projects instead of like 5 or 6. So if you're about to start an open source project and you want to create something fun, be sure to apply for the React Open Source Awards next year. And the winner for 2020...
Drum roll, please.
Is this one?
Oh.
It is. Do not blink. Never blink.
Nice. What a well-deserved win. Never blink. What a fun idea. I cannot believe nobody's done that before on the web. We played that game as kids all the time. I can't believe that no one had put it on the website yet. Let's move on to our next category, the 4th category of the bunch, which is the most exciting use of technology.
So first on our list, we have a project called React Adaptive Hooks.
With the adaptive hooks, you can say, well, if my user is in a kind of fast bucket, if they're on a high-end device, their network's good, maybe I give them the full fat experience. And if they're not, maybe we turn off some of those animations. Maybe we don't ship as much of our JavaScript down. Maybe we give them like some of the lighter weight components, simpler ways of rendering things. And this opens up a whole kind of box of different optimizations that we can use.
React Adaptive Hooks are so good. I highly recommend using them in your React projects. Really great. Let's move on to the next project, React Query.
Hey everyone, I'm Tanner Lindsley, and from my perspective, fetching, caching, and updating asynchronous data in our React apps has been a massive nightmare. To cover all of your use cases, you normally have to write mountains of code to track async state, cache your data, invalidate that data, trigger background updates and dedupe requests. You even have to paginate and lazy load that data sometimes. You get the idea. It's a lot of work. But it's work that you're expected to build all on your own, regardless of your global state management system. And that's why I built React Query, to take all of those challenges and work and code and do it all for you automatically. It works with REST, GraphQL, literally anything that returns a promise. So there's no more reducers or context, really any state management whatsoever. It's just React Query. Try it out. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Tanner, for showing us React Query. It is indeed a fantastic project. And if you didn't have a chance to check it out yet, definitely give it a look because you're going to find it super useful. Next on our list, we have a pretty amazing React project called React Fire.
I built a React app that will let friends vote on my jokes, and I'm going to use React Fire to easily integrate with Firebase so I can watch them vote in real time. I'll use React Fire's providers to connect to my Firebase project, and React Fire's React concurrent mode ready hooks to listen to votes and add new ones. Just a few lines and we're done. Now I'll redeploy my site and send my friends the link. React Fire makes it easy to connect to my database and other Firebase features like authentication, but it looks like the hard part is convincing my friends that my jokes are good. Give React Fire a try.
That was React Fire, an excellent adaptation of Firebase for React. Next up is another project I have to say a little bit more about because I've been using Urkel, which is the next project, in production for a while now. I use it for some project at GitHub. I'm using it for some projects at Gatsby. It's very quickly become my favorite GraphQL client. The folks at Formidable Lab have really done an excellent job. And if you are using GraphQL, you have to check out Urkel. Let's take a look.
Urkel?
Urkel.
It's Urkel.
Can you say Urkel?
Urkel.
Urkel is a highly customizable and versatile GraphQL client for React, React Native, Preact, and Svelte with sensible defaults and extensive documentation. Let's hear it from some of our engineers at Formidable.
For me, Urkel is all about the community.
An amazing product that really helps a lot of people.
And the friendliest APIs you'll find anywhere.
Customizable.
Collaboration.
Simplicity, speed.
Wonderful contributors.
It's super easy to get started.
Build amazing things.
Awesome.
What a fantastic video that was. I really enjoyed it. I mean, the last project we have in this list is one called Use Worker. So let's check it out.
Hi everybody, let's take a look at useWorker with an example of bubble-solved algorithm. Hey, I didn't freeze, but the React logo, yes. Why? Because this version doesn't use useWorker. Now let's run the bubble-solved algorithm with a new useWorker hook. See, now I can continue moving my mouse, interact with the other components, all of this without blocking the main thread. Okay, but how can you use it? You only need to pass the function to the hook and then call it like a promise. That is all. Thanks to Gonzalo and all the contributors. You can look at the other details of the project on GitHub.
That was useWorker, the last project in our most exciting use of technology category. Now, let's take a look at the winner. Stefan?
Yep. I have it. Perfect. So let's check who is the winner of the most exciting use of technology category. Personally, this has been my favorite category so far, so I'm pretty excited to see what's in this envelope.
Drum roll, please.
The project who won this category is called React Adaptive Hooks.
Another very well-deserved win. React Adaptive Hooks, definitely one of the most important projects in the React ecosystem right now. Let's move on to what is unfortunately our last category of the evening. I know, folks, I know. We only have 5 more projects for you today. I know. I wish we could have shown you all 250 of our nominations. They were all excellent, let me tell you. But unfortunately, we couldn't. So let's move on to our last category and 5 projects in the breakthrough of the year.
So the last 5 projects today are React Tree Fiber, Blocks, Proton Native, Framer Motion, and Blitz.js. The first one of them, called React Tree Fiber, was developed by the same guy who developed the React Spring. So 2 nominations tonight, and let's check it out.
React 3 Fiber is a React renderer for Three.js on the web and React Native. It makes dealing with Three.js easier and brings order and sanity to your codebase. That was React 3 Fiber. Next up is another project I have to say a little bit about because Blocks is actually made by one of my ex-coworkers and good friend, John O'Tander. Absolutely love him. Let's take a look at it. Blocks UI is a JSX-based page builder for creating React apps without writing code. It comes with a bunch of built-in components and reads and writes production-ready React code.
That indeed looks like a really, really cool project. Personally, I'm a big fan of no-code tools, and especially the new ones which have been released this year. Next up on our list, we have a project called Proton Native, which is equally awesome. Let's check it out.
Proton Native lets you create desktop applications to a React ecosystem on all platforms. It features same syntax and components as React Native, works without Electron, and supports all standard Node.js packages as well as hot reloading.
That was Proton Native. Next up is a project that I also use myself, which is Framer Motion. Let's take a look at it.
Hey everyone, Matt from Framer here. Framer Motion is a React animation and gesture library that aims to make it easy for you to create app quality interfaces on the web. Its simple API produces code that is easy to read, write, and maintain. But it's also feature-packed, with keyframe and spring animations, accessibility features, CSS variable support, exit animations, layout and shared element transitions, and way more than I have time to mention. You can even use the Framer app to design your animations and copy the settings straight into production. To find out more, go to framer.com/motion.
What a great project Framer Motion is. I can totally confirm it's super easy to create beautiful animations with Framer Motion. So if you didn't have a chance to check it out yet, definitely give it a go. The last project in our list is called Blitz.js. Let's take a look.
Hello everyone, I'm Brandon Baer, the creator of Blitz.js, the new full-stack framework for React. Blitz is an entire Ruby on Rails-like experience for building full-stack React apps. It's built on top of Next.js and it provides all these other awesome features out of the box that you need, like all the ESLint, Husky, Jest, Prettier, all that stuff set up for you by default, including user sign up and login is already done for you in new Blitz apps. And so you can create a new Blitz app and your task for the week is done. Woo! So additionally, we add a new Zero API data layer that abstracts the entire API layer into a compile step. And so as the developer, you don't even have to think about it. Just write functions that run on the server, import them into your React components, and use them directly. It's so productive. So check it out at blitzjs.com.
Blitz was the last project we're going to show you today. Unfortunately, those were all of the 25 projects we wanted to show you today. How excellent were they, though? I mean, come on. We had a really hard time picking these 25 out of the 250 nominations we got, but these were just the cream of the crop. So without further ado, let's talk about our last winner. This is the last envelope. Let's make it happen. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get it going.
We already covered 25 different projects, and I think all of them are amazing. The winner of the Breakthrough of the Year category, it was hard to pick it because judging by the votes, every single project nearly got identical percentage. So the one who got the most, though, is called React 3 Fiber. Congratulations.
Another well-deserved win in the Breakthrough of the Year category. So great. I'm gonna miss doing this. I just love looking at new open source projects. You know what I mean? Like, it's just my favorite thing of the day. All this innovation. Love it.
Same, like going through all of those 250 plus nominations, it was amazing to see what React ecosystem looks like in 2020. I mean, we're a bit short on time, but I just want to wrap this up by announcing all the projects who won today. So starting off, we have a project called React Hook Form. Following it, we have Chakra UI, React Adaptive Hooks, project called Neverblink. And last but not least, we have React 3 Fiber. 5 fantastic projects in 5 equally fantastic categories. And congratulations again to all the winners and to all the nominees, because really to get here, it was really tough work. So amazing. Thank you for all of your hard work to enrich the React ecosystem.